Hi guys, welcome to my channel again. I know you guys always think that to get a successful career in corporate sector or any other private organization, you need to come from English medium background. But the truth is saying something else. There are a lot of people coming from Bengali medium background and also from other medium background, and they are doing great in corporate sector, and not only corporate sector, and other sectors too. So today I have a special guest. She is the Fad India's regional visual merchandiser, and her name is Ankita Mazumdar. With her, I'm gonna discuss in detail about the entire thing. She is from a Bengali medium background and how she has achieved success in corporate life. And with her life, she is going to give you some ideas how you can also be successful in corporate. So guys, now Ankita Mazumdar is with me, and as I told you guys that we are going to discuss about the entire thing about her life as a being student from the Bengali medium and how she has succeeded in her corporate life and also with the big brands. So Ankita Di, I'm so happy that you have given me the time to talk this important issue today. So as you are working since long and you have worked with very big brands, corporates, and a very beautiful work environment, and you are from a Bengali medium background, and you are quite vocal about it always.
Absolutely.
And
we should be.
Yes, we should be. And as you are from that background, I have seen people have a mindset that being a Bengali medium background, there's a very much struggle to get the success in corporate life and all the private organizations or big brands. What do you think about it?
It's all about mindset. It's all about how you think about yourself. I, being a proud Bengali medium background, I have never ever faced any such issues. It's all about the moment you decided to be yourself.
Exactly.
It's all about you have to be very sure that what you are going to do. So medium is, unfortunately, I don't know why people think that medium could be a matter. It's just a medium. We have to understand that Bengali, English, Hindi, Urdu, it could be anything. It's just a language and it's just a mode of communication. I expect people to be behaving in a much more mature way so that they can overcome with, unfortunately, certain stigmas. These are stigmas basically,
Exactly.
which is being established by the society. Please do not listen to anyone. It's all about, if you want to succeed, if you want to be confident, if you want to do something with your utmost positivity, you can achieve it. Like everything is achievable. It's not there anything in this whole world which is unachievable. It's just that you have to do it with a hell lot of positivity. That's it. That's the only key.
Exactly, the confidence that you
Exactly.
can build within you.
Absolutely.
You can go with that and you can win.
Always. No one can tell you that how a medium, I mean, like it feels me like it is actually feeling me very much bad that I am talking about it even.
Yes,
this could be a matter of a discussion.
Yeah.
This is very unfortunate for the society, and we need to break that. Since we are the person who are being very vocal about it, so it is some kind of responsibility for our generation and for those people who are coming from those backgrounds to put that in very much upfront that no, this is not. Then what? Like in which language we are talking right now? Otherwise, we were not having this session even.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just a matter of the communication. We are not here to having some debate in Shakespeare, like Shakespeare, like literature and everything. We have to understand the purpose. If the purpose is served, then it's okay, fine. And whatever you are doing, whatever it might be the subject, you have to be very confident with that, very serious, very much understanding that how you wanted to present yourself. That's it.
Exactly. I want to know one more thing that I have seen some people are telling that when they are coming from a Bengali medium and just entering into college for their higher studies, sometimes they feel that discrimination as they are going to meet a vast amount of people. They are coming from different backgrounds. So what is your experience in it?
Again, I will be saying, it's all about, see, there is a section of people always. They are sitting there just to make you feel down.
Yeah.
It's not that we haven't faced it. I also faced it there. But what is the case? What they are doing and what I am doing today.
Exactly.
It's just that do not reply to that. They are going to say whatever they have to say. in any way, but you keep on continuing to do what you want to serve, what you want to do. Action speaks louder than word. Someday, like my friends, just now the time is that you do the action and then make it loud. Maybe it is correct, but simultaneously you have to start and making the action also being rolled out. Otherwise, nothing is going to get happen. There is a section of people who is always going to take something very much wrong, whatever you are doing. They are there to pull you down. They are, making which is very unlegitimate thing, and they will be making it a very serious point. That unfortunately, again, I have to say that you are coming from Bengali medium, which is just not could be a matter even. So it is there. Unfortunately, you cannot change them. They are there to do their own stuff, but it is you that you are just being very much ignorant about it. It is important to be ignorant at times in order to get the success which you are wanted to achieve, which you really wanted to achieve. So that's how it happens, nothing else.
Exactly. I also feel like that when people do say something, they just want to humiliate you in
absolutely a way. And not only always that they wanted you to purposefully make humiliation or all such kind of thing. They do it because they also have been told like that.
Yeah.
It's about the upbringings also, because now there is a notion that parents, they don't want to take that chance even that what if my children is actually failing in that like huge rat race. I'm blessed that my parents, they were not in those kind of typical mentalities. I'm glad. It is the reason I am what I am little bit I could do today, and I really want to thank them.
And because of that only you were able to understand the truth.
Absolutely. It's all about how you wanted to be positioned yourself. That's it.
Exactly.
Nothing else would ever matter at all. That's it.
For your entire journey, you have gone to a lot of interviews. You have faced a big corporate boss several times.
Absolutely.
So during those days, even when you went for the first job interview or the first job, have you ever felt that discrimination or struggle that you are from a Bengali medium background professionally or when you are going to communicate with them?
Never. Trust me, never. So far, I have never ever experienced all these things because it is something that how you project yourself.
Exactly.
How you think about yourself. If I am very much confident and if my work is actually at par what they are asking for, then how does it matter from where I am coming? It is unfortunate that we are in a station that we have to discuss it today, which is not even considered.
Exactly.
It is unfortunate for us. It is something that am I productive enough to serve for my organization? Am I really that much worthy to be there? That's what they are.
Actually depends upon the performance.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's the thing.
For that matter, we are formed in a particular we are formed in a particular language, and it is English, which is our official language. We have to communicate whatever is coming in our way in that particular language. You just have to acquire it. Simple.
Exactly.
It's nothing to do with that. What the specific background you had it before. No way.
And
we are very confident about it.
And I also think that the people are coming from different medium, Bengali or Hindi or whatever.
Absolutely.
They have one advantage, that is they are master in both the languages.
Absolutely. Feel proud about you. You be it from any background, from any genre, from any corner, from any other set of differences, but you should be very much confident with your skill. That's it. That's the only key mantra for everything. Whatever you are doing, be it big, medium, small, large, huge, whatever, doesn't matter in which scale you are doing. Just be very sure that you can do it. If not you, then no one else. That's it.
That's a very important point.
Success actually comes the moment you decided to be yourself. Nothing else. It's all about you have to be there, and you are the person you would be there, and you have to achieve it. That's it. There is no look back. You can't take your steps back. Come on. You have to succeed. That's the only zeal you have to keep always within you.
one more thing that I always think where I'm listening to the others, especially parents, when they are going to send their kids to schools, and they think that if the kids is not able to speak in English, as they are going to Bengali medium schools, so what do you think that being a Bengali medium student, is it a very much hard thing to master English or learning a particular language?
No, I mean, unfortunately or fortunately, or maybe because of the societal norms or the kind of processes are going on, we should learn English.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I also have to say this.
Yeah.
Because what happens basically, English is the official language for corporate and all the other official purposes.
Yeah, there's a reason also.
Yes, so there's a reason. Because the maximum reach is yes, you can communicate more. So, if you ask me personally, I want to reach out to everybody. I don't want to only restricted myself within the Bengali people. I want to reach out in a larger scale. So, just to do that, it doesn't mean that I wanted to be, make myself very much inferior with Bengali. No, doesn't matter Bengali, Hindi, Urdu, or what's Malayali, or what could be the other language. But in spite of your regional language, you should be very much well equipped with Hindi and English as well, just to reach out to the large number of sections. This should be your motto. I don't see it that it is very much compulsion, but it is
because society
yes,
is like that. It's a need.
Actually, it is a need, and it also depends that my need is that I want to reach out to the maximum number of scale.
Yeah.
So I consciously chose this so that my English and my communication reaches the maximum number of people. So I had to work on this. I had to work on this in the sense it should not restrict myself. It should be in a flow. If I wanted to say something, if I wanted to make a point, if I want to take my stand, I should be very much firm enough to communicate in a particular way, so that I can reach out to the people. It is my very conscious decision which I made it. There are people who doesn't want to do this, fine enough. It's up to them. That's their choice.
Yeah.
But it should not be the enforcement that you have to do it. It's about the choice, what you want to do. I did it because it was important for me to do. Because I come from a background which is for where English is the English is the only way to communicate. Because
people from different cultural
absolutely.
backgrounds
Since I am the regional visual merchandiser, so I figure a lot of different areas and the states and the people. So English is very much important because I just cannot restrict with only Bengali or Hindi.
Or Hindi, yeah.
Yes. So that's how. It is also equally important that what is your purpose and the service you are going to do, depending on that.
But how much it is struggle to from a Bengali medium person when you are learning English? Do you think it's quite hard?
Absolutely not. The moment we were studying Bengali, was it really hard? No. That's how. You have to start the maximum. I can give you one technique. What happens mostly, they think in Bengali and they take it in the translation. Here is the gap. You have to start thinking in English. It's a process. Now when I'm talking, when I'm thinking, it is going simultaneously. It's a practice. Do it. It is a practice. It is a tip which I really want to pass it to the people who feel that they are somewhere they are less potent, they are capable enough, or they are less potent. No, it's not like that. You are very much capable enough of speaking, of saying whatever you wanted to do, whatever you wish to be, actually be in your life. Just remove that barrier that you can't say. It's a practice. You have to do it. Initially, you will face that the association, they will be saying, oh my God, she started speaking in English, all of a sudden within a crowd. But it's okay. But you keep on doing that. It is something that it is very important. Keep on doing that. You will be by the time you will be feeling that okay, my communication skill is being a little better, and I'm able to
the confidence.
Yes, the confidence will be coming up. It's something that you need to keep on doing it. don't listen that what the other person is saying. They are going to say it anyway. That's why.
People talk.
Absolutely, people talk, and you just can't do it.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's the thing. And one more thing, that is when you have given a long interview, now you are taking interview.
Yes.
So that in that particular moment, I want to ask one thing, that is, sometimes people think that when I will go for the interview, maybe they will, if even I'm speaking a very, my English is very good, but still they may think that seeing my CV that I'm from Bengali Medium and they may discriminate me. So what is there? Is it there? Ever in your interviews have you faced it?
Never ever. Never ever. It's only that, are you really worthy? That's it. Are you really productive? That's the only one word they see. If you are productive enough to purpose their requirement, that's it. Be very confident. If you think that you come from Bengali medium, then the whole path is already dead.
Yeah.
Don't think that you are from certain background. No, you are not. You are very much like you are very much like others. Unfortunately, the society who they wish to be from like English medium. I hate like this term. Absolutely, because every time I have to say this through this session, but it is very bad. We need to come out from this.
Yeah, and the practical thing is that whenever the corporate sectors are hiring employees and they're dealing with the employees, they never bring these topics.
Never. It's just that now unfortunately the young parents, they don't want to take that opportunity also, or to give the time or the investment they don't want it to do for their kids, so that they are in a certain, like they don't want their kids to level up even. Maybe they are busy with their both of the parents are working.
Yeah.
This is the real life actually challenge. Yes. So they also think that somewhere maybe my kid is actually lacking behind. They don't actually they don't feel like none of the parents, they would actually prefer for their kids that they are going behind. So I can understand their feelings also, but trust me, if you are not giving that confidence to your kids, then who else? It is your responsibility. Don't think that only the particular medium will help your child to speak in a certain language in a very much confident way. That's wrong. Bring that change. Only you can bring that change, because somewhere it is parents' responsibility also. Kids are kids. It is the reason they are depending on you.
Yeah.
So that is for parents, it is huge responsibility. If my parents have done something else, then probably my mind would have functioned in a different way. I'm glad that they didn't. I'm glad. Whatever little bit I am able to do and I'm doing, if I have ever achieved anything, it's because of them, not because of me. Because they were the decision maker on that time. I was a kid.
And also they have, they have that confidence.
Yes, absolutely. That confidence, when the
and
entire
confidence also increased your
absolutely
energy.
Absolutely, it is parents' responsibility. Again, I am just re-emphasizing on this point that it is very much important for parents to realize that there is no shortcut. My father always says that there is no shortcut. You have to face the reality, and I am glad that he has said this. I am glad. And also, my father was a banker. Now he is retired, and he has also quite his successful career. So and he also comes from Bengali medium. So what he has done, if he has not been through this, he was quite successful and highly qualified. So it's all about how you think about yourself. Be exceptionally confident about self, and only you can do it. That's it. Any medium, any discrimination, any look and other stigmas will not will never could restrict you to achieve you something. It's just that you have to believe that only you can do it. That's it. That's the whole mantra.
Exactly, because see, you are a live example that you have achieved a lot in corporate sector and within a very young age and a very, I would say it's a very short time, because I have seen people are struggling a lot. They are not getting that position you are in. So that's amazing. And you are from a Bengali medium background, and you can see her that what she has done, and now also she is with a big brand. India is quite big, we all know them, and she was with other big brands too. After that, she is here now, and she's heading the region as a digital merchandiser. This is not an easy task at all. So this is what everyone can do if we have that confidence.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. Now, one question I have, that is, corporate interviews are quite different than the other interviews. I will say.
Very true.
Yeah. There's a huge difference between
Huge
other
difference.
interviews. So, in that case, what do you think the mandatory factor that the cracking a corporate interview?
Yes. You have to be very much result oriented from your mind. Because ultimately you have to realize it's a business. It's a proper corporate. No one is here to do any kind of, unfortunately, charity. So you should talk sense. Your answers and the delivery you are basically meant to be given, it should be very much crisp. There should not be any kind of abbreviation unnecessary. Do not drag your answers or do not make it complex unnecessarily. Make it very simple, to the point, and make yourself very much valuable. Very important. Whatever replies you are giving, make sure in every replies you are putting it across that you are very much result oriented, very much performance oriented. You are there to add value. Adding value is the key factor.
Exactly.
Why they will hire you? Are you really going to add any value? Are you really going to change the whole dynamism? Are you really going to contribute something? That's what. It is not something that you are like how much knowledge or something, some kind of descriptive ideas you are having. No. You might have those. Those are very relevant and important. Without those, you couldn't even do one single thing. Agreed. But it should reflect in single words. It should be result oriented. Key points should be very much clear and crisp, so that they understand that okay, fine, what the purpose we are looking for. Yes, absolutely, they have a purpose. You have to understand the purpose. Each and every interview is different. You have to understand that for which position, for which purpose they are going to hire you. Your result should be depending on the particular question they are throwing it to you. That's how it actually functions.
And
it couldn't be generic answers.
Yeah, exactly.
I repeat, most of the cases what happens, most of the people, they give the generic answers. Do not go by that. That's the mistake they made. So that has to be changed with the questions they are actually getting.
Because they are also experienced people.
Absolutely.
And with one or two answers only, they will pick your quality.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. They have huge ego. They're hammering.
This is not on the other side, and you are there on the other side. So you have to understand.
That's the thing. Now my next question is, as a successful corporate employee, as a successful corporate leader, what do you think have already worked for you to be in this particular position?
Confidence. First and last thing is confidence. Very important. Only you can bring the change for yourself, for the society, for the association, for the organization you are working with. Only confidence. That's the ultimate first and last thing.
I think this is also the word which is quite important to learning English and speaking English.
Absolutely. Anything is achievable. Anything. This is not the word, this is not the sentence which I am saying it from my own. I have taught like that. My father, every time, whenever I have faced any kind of failure, yes, I also have seen failures, and that's normal. That's normal. I really want to normalize the failures. I started being serious, and my academics were started, in a better way, from +2 level. I started scored, well. So every time when the desired marks, if I didn't get, my father always says that, if not you, then who else? only you can bring that change. I was never criticized for any kind of failures. That is very important. And that confidence is something which should be inculcated. It is a practice, like kindness is a practice. You need to practice it. You need to practice it. And it is huge responsibility. Actually, you know, it is huge responsibility for parents to do this.
Yeah.
Because I have never faced any kind of backlashing from my parents. That this is something very important. That this is something you can't do. Because my father always told that everything is achievable and only you can do it. Just go and do it. So I always had that, you know, push. So I'm really very blessed actually. I'm a very blessed kid that I have that family background. Family, when I call family, I want to repeat and make it clear to everybody. Because most of the time we are very much, unfortunately, we face a lot. And specifically being a girl, unfortunately, this is something which again I don't want to say that I am a girl. I don't want that gender should come in any way. We all are human beings. That's the only identity we have. This is again a very much bad thing we need to talk about. Of course, I'm a female, but that comes much later. First, I'm a human being, number one. It is very big responsibility that you inculcate those values that your child could achieve anything. Everything is achievable. You just have to do it. Make that confidence so strong that they don't understand the meaning of the, you know, being afraid. Delete that word. Only that word should be known. That's it. That's enough. You don't have to understand that what is, you know, to be like that. No, not required. So this is very important.
Yeah. From the family, just one question came to my mind that, right, also people say one thing that if a Bengali medium student is speaking fluent in English, there should be one person in family is fluent in English. Do you think that it is always a true statement?
No, never. Though I have that opportunity, I won't lie here because both my parents, they are highly qualified. And my background is quite stable and I come from quite a affluent family. So yes, I am blessed kid. I am much privileged than many of the others who were on that time I was growing up with. But it's not that it was a very regular practice in my family that we are talking in English every time. No, it was never. We were talking in proper Bangla. And it was very much like we have to talk in Bangla, come on, because ultimately we are Bengali.
Yeah.
We are not here to do any kind of presentation and everything. It's a normal household and we are like that. So, but it is something again I want to rephrase it that it is something that my father always tells me whenever it is required, just learn it. Because I can't see my daughter that she is failing. You have to succeed. There is no choice. Because I did my masters from FDDI, Noida. So when I was there, I was the only Bengali medium, girl who was there. So I had no choice because I did not take my steps back. I had to succeed, come on, because I have to break the interviews and I have to make myself remarkable there just to make the mark. So I had so it comes naturally that I have to speak because I cannot keep quiet. I have to present myself. I was in a competition. So I have to present myself. The day when you were seeing me today, it was not the same girl 8 years back, 9 years back. I had to go a lot, but that has never stopped me. That should not stop anyone.
And I think those experiences.
Yes, you will fail. You will feel very bad. You will feel low. These are the processes.
Yeah.
These are the phase which you will be going through, and this is very normal. And we all pass through.
That's the key points to making a character.
Absolutely. Until you are not actually failing, how do you feel what is the enjoyment of succeeding?
Yeah.
It is important to fail.
It's like day and night.
Absolutely, day and night. Very good example. It is actually like day and night. You should feel that how does it feel when you are actually having something, when you are achieving something. So in order to do so, you need to know how does it feel when you are not actually succeeding. You are failing something. It's not that all days are good days. There are bad days.
Yeah.
Even now, after having 8.5 years of experience, still I face bad day, and it's normal. And I'm going to get it again and again. But that doesn't mean that I will stop dreaming about.
Yeah.
No, I want to chase more. I want to grow more. I don't know how and where the process and and where will be the actual time, but I'm going to do it. That's how it functions.
I will try.
Absolutely, keep trying. Never stop trying. That's the only way.
And things will come.
Absolutely, things are meant to be. You're there. Things are meant to be for you only. That's it.
Last question.
Yeah.
That is, what advice you want to give the younger generation or the next generation who all are going for the professional life, or you can say the first interview?
Just be confident. Just be confident. Be exceptionally sure about yourself. And always remember, you don't know what is your ability. You just don't know. You just have to believe in yourself. Be very sure, be very confident, and only know this fact that it is only you who can bring the change for your life. No one else. No one. There is no, there is no superpower. There is no, God typically, and there is no great father who will come for you and do something for you. It is you who there is a choice. You have to succeed. If you have that zeal with, within you, you are there. That's it. That's the only key. Everything is achievable. Only you are the person who can do it. So keep all your passion within yourself. Be very confident and go for it. That's the only main mantra. I really wanted to give it. And medium is just something that unfortunately we are having this conversation.
Yeah.
It is just that lot of
concept. It's a societal concept.
It's a very unfortunate societal concept that people are talking.
Still
people are talking. I don't know why they are talking. It's a proper valueless thing. Don't even get bothered about it.
Yeah.
Because this is something which should get so much attention to it. We are unfortunately giving so much of attention, but we thought that it is our sense of belonging in somewhere that we must talk about it. Since we are very proud that what the background and what the medium we have been brought up through, and we are presenting ourselves. That's the whole matter. Nothing else.
Thank you so much for talking to us regarding this issue. And this is the first time I'm talking to you. I hope in future maybe we'll be.
I will be glad.
Hearing him. So thank you so much for joining us, and I will be back with other interviews too, and also other contents as you like. So stay tuned. Bye for now.